Hey fam, welcome to Work What You Got. Here we talk about all things life, how to deal with it, how to work with it, and sometimes how to just survive it. It's so good to see y'all and talk to you again. Let's go ahead and jump right in. Real faith, real talk, real life. Hey fam, welcome back to Work What You Got. Today's message is a real one. Grieving the life you thought you'd have, and learning how to embrace the life God has given you. Because let's be honest, life doesn't always turn out the way we planned. And that gap between expectation and reality, it can hurt. Let's talk about it. Sometimes grief doesn't look like tears at a funeral. Sometimes it looks like sitting in silence, staring at your life, and realizing it didn't turn out the way you thought it would. Maybe you thought by now you'd be in a different career. Maybe you imagined being married with kids, or living in a certain house, or reaching a certain level of success. And when those things don't happen, it feels like something died, even if no one else sees it. That's a real kind of grief, and it deserves to be named. Take this, for example. How many of us thought we'd have our dream job by a certain age? You go to school, you work hard, you put in the hours, and then life shifts. The industry changes, the opportunity never opens, or you find yourself working a job that doesn't match the picture you had in your head, and it stings. You start grieving not just the job, but the version of yourself you thought you'd be. But here's the thing, fam. God is not surprised. We may be shocked, disappointed, or even angry, but God saw this path long before we got here. And while we're mourning what we thought life should be, He's busy preparing blessings in the life we do have. Jeremiah 29:11 reminds us, "For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future." That means even when our plans collapse, God's plans still stand. Every delay, every detour, every no is not wasted. It shapes us. It teaches us resilience. It pulls us closer to God's voice. And it reminds us that joy doesn't only live in the dream we imagined. It can also live in the reality we're walking right now. It's like standing at a window, looking at a picture of a house you thought would be yours. And behind you, God is building something even stronger, even more tailored to who you are becoming. But if you don't turn around, you'll miss it. So yes, grieve what didn't happen. Acknowledge the pain of what you thought life would look like. But don't stop there. Grief is a hallway, not a home. Walk through it. Because on the other side is acceptance, peace, and the chance to fully embrace the life God has actually placed in your hands today. So today, fam, let's give ourselves permission to grieve the life we thought we'd live, but let's not stay stuck there. Let's choose to embrace the life God has placed in our hands right now. Remember to work what you got, because what you've got is still enough for God to use. If this message spoke to you, drop a comment below. Tell me one thing you're learning to embrace in your life today. I'll see you next time, fam, and remember, stay grounded, protect your peace, and work what you got. God bless.